Today we're going to do an upper blepharoplasty treatment. To start with, we would usually numb with the LWI pre-numb stage 1 cream. We've already done this, and as you can see, we're going to tighten the upper eyelid. So our next stage now is to spray over the area very gently and put in the step 2 numb gel, occlude and leave for 6 to 10 minutes. In order to prep your pen, we need to put a probe onto the device. The way that we do this is by taking a probe of your choice. So I'm currently using the 0.4mm 7.5mm, the short. You take your probe and the area with the screw end, you will turn over and pop through the paper. You then take the probe and screw it directly into your pen. Pull the paper away and your probe will be in your pen. Okay, so our client is now fully numb. You can see the blanching on the eye area. We're going to take away the anaesthetic. We're going to wipe up from the eyelashes away towards the eyebrow, and we're going to do a test dot to see that she's numb. At this point, it's worth pointing out I'm wearing a mask, and the reason that I'm wearing a mask is because there is a plume that comes away from the plasma. It's important you wear your mask to filter this away from your face. So we're going to wipe away from the eyelashes up towards the eyebrow. And one more wipe just to make sure. We're then going to dry the area. So we're going to start this side with a few test dots at the outside and see how this feels for the client. And you just tell me if you have any pain. How's that? I'm testing here. So our client's numb and we're ready to go with the treatment. So your first port of call is to look for any lines, any obvious lines and wrinkles that might be apparent. If you're treating crow's feet at this point, you'd start with working along the crow's feet, either side with fault and spot technique. Each dot's a millimetre apart. And in this instance, I'm using setting 1, and we're holding for the count of 2. And as you can see, if you use the correct numbing protocol, your clients can lay here in little to no pain at all. So at this point, I've treated all the lines with fault and spot. I'm just looking around the eye to make sure that there's not anything else that I've missed. And what I will now do is back it all up with a centre point or a 5 point. As you're working the dots, what you may find is that that beautiful grid that you start with starts to change shape, and you may find that you lose your way slightly with the 5 point. This is normal, and this is actually quite a good sign. What it means is that the skin is tightening, and the nice, smooth, neat line that you had to start with has changed slightly as the skin contracts around it. Okay, another top tip that you might have is there's a build-up of carbon on the tip of your probe. This is completely normal also, and there's a really easy fix to this. Simply take one of your pieces of gauze, pop a spray or 2 of the cleansing tonic on there, ensure your pen's off, and give it a really firm wipe. Wipe the carbon away, and the probe is good to go again. And that's the first eye done. And you're done. So now we've finished our treatment, we're going to put on some advanced healing repair balm to help soothe the skin and help to heal, aid the healing response. A few drops onto the back of a cotton bud and wipe over the area. And your treatment's done.